music videos and songs and this documentary. And it's all in a vault. Prince kept it all in the vault. It's never been seen by the public. So I think the family, I guess his family now owns all this now that he's passed away. I don't really know what will happen to all that unreleased material. If eventually it's going to get released now, I guess somebody in the family could release it. Or if they're just, I imagine that he kept it in a vault. So, when he did pass away, when his time did come, people would still have Prince to listen to and to be inspired by. I imagine that's why he kept it. I don't see why you would keep all these music videos and all these unreleased songs and this documentary on your life if you didn't intend on releasing it one day, even if it's after you passed away. And thinking about that, I actually, I was talking to my other friend, my other really, really good friend, Russell. Last week, we did an episode of this podcast. I don't even remember what episode. Go back and listen to all my old episodes, by the way. You really should. If there's some that you missed. But me and Russell were talking, and he was talking about me doing this podcast, and he was telling me how good he thinks doing this show is for me, because one day I'm gonna be gone. I'll be dead and gone, just like Prince, just like China. All of us will, but one day I'm not gonna be here anymore, and because I've done this podcast, I'm gonna have a legacy now. This podcast, Johnny Knows Best, is going to be my legacy. That's how important this show is to me. Russell's right. That's how important this is to me, this show. So, Prince had all this unreleased material locked up in a vault that may see the light of day or may never see the light of day. But that's why, one of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast is so people can have a record of me when I'm long gone, or, which could be tomorrow. Hopefully it's not tomorrow. Hopefully it's a long, long time off. I actually got plans for this week. Big, big plans. Can't even talk about what might be coming ahead for Jonathan Mays. But stay tuned. Keep listening to future episodes. But anyway, just to wrap this up, because I'm starting to ramble now. When I'm starting to ramble, I have to wrap it up. Purple Rain, When Doves Cry, Little Red Corvette, all the Prince songs. There are many of them. He sold over 100 million albums worldwide. He's just one of the biggest stars ever, just ever, and he's just the man. And I don't even know what else to say about. You don't know the greatness of Prince, go to YouTube and just watch YouTube videos on Prince all day. That's the only thing I can recommend to you if you don't know anything about Prince. Definitely go watch Purple Rain. I think Purple Rain is loosely based on his own life anyway, so you will get a great sense of Prince if you watch that movie. But I think I'm gonna watch that movie later on this afternoon, actually. Once I post this podcast, I'm going to go watch it. Because I haven't seen it in a long time, and I got all day off today, so I definitely want to watch it. But, oh yeah, one more other thing I need to talk about regarding Prince before I sign off on this podcast, and that is the Chappelle Show. A lot of people were born way after Prince was really, really big in the late 80s, early 90s. So they never really had a sense of Prince. But in 2004, Dave Chappelle, the second season of Dave Chappelle, he actually did an episode on Prince, a skit on Prince, where Dave kind of imitated Prince. And it's just one of the funniest things. If you can pull it up on YouTube, I think I even posted it on my page. If you can scroll down through all the stuff that I posted the last couple of days and find it. It's just one of the funniest skits I've ever seen anywhere. Like, on any kind of comedy show, is that skit with Prince, because it's basically Prince in his purple suit playing Charlie Murphy in basketball. And the significance of this is Prince actually was a very, very accomplished basketball player. Prince could actually, he had hoops. He was a short little guy. He actually was a great basketball player. He played basketball in high school. So a lot of people don't know that story that Charlie Murphy told on the Dave Chappelle show actually had a lot of truth in it. Prince was an amazing baller. He could really ball. He could really play some basketball. But yeah, and then anyway, when Dave Chappelle did that show, I guess Prince saw it, and not only Prince, this is why I know Prince was one of the coolest guys ever, is because when he saw somebody doing a parody of him on television, he didn't get offended. He actually thought it was very hilarious. And he thought it was so funny that when Prince did, several years later, when Prince did his single Breakfast Can Wait, he put the image of Dave Chappelle impersonating him on the Chappelle Show. He put that image on his album. So he actually used, so if you ever buy that single Breakfast Can Wait, which I'm sure it's going to pop up in stores now if it's not already in stores. You probably go to Walmart and get it right now. You're going to actually see Dave Chappelle as Prince on the cover. And that's awesome in itself, I think. But yeah, the world has truly lost a great icon. I know I said that like 7, 8 times now. But I can't stress it enough just how great this guy was. He was a legend, and he's going to be missed. But the only thing I think we can do as people to honor Prince is to try to just live life to the fullest. Be yourself. I read this meme yesterday where they said the definition, they had a picture of Prince in the meme. And it said the definition of being cool is being able to walk in a room and be yourself and not be scared of anybody. And so that's the message that I would like to partake in this particular episode. If you want to honor Prince's memory, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be weird. Don't be afraid to be eccentric. Express yourself however you can express yourself. I express myself by doing this podcast. And hopefully, I know it sucks right now, but hopefully with time it'll get better as I do it. And I'm just trying, if I can even get a quarter on the level of Prince, of his notoriety and fame, I will be really, really successful one day. Because this man, he paved the way for a lot of us that are weird, a lot of us that are eccentric or different. He paved the way for us to be ourselves, to be cool, we're the new cool. Eccentric weirdos are the new cool. I hate to tell you, but that's the way it is. But anyway, this has been my episode about Prince. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends on Facebook. Please go back and follow me on Spreaker. I'm actually going to drop another episode here shortly, later on today. But this is just episode 20. And I'm going to drop episode 21 this afternoon sometime. I may have a guest on that episode. I may not. It may be a solo episode. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, go back and follow me on Spreaker. Share my episodes. Keep listening. Get the word out. Tell all your friends and loved ones about Johnny Knows Best. And tell them to listen. It's not enough just to share it on your Facebook page. You got to try to talk me up a little bit. Tell everyone why they should be listening and why you think it's a good show when you share it on your Facebook. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here and go record another episode and figure out what I'm going to do for episode 21. And I'm going to try to put that up later this evening. So thank you for listening. I'll holler.